And racing, Homebush Herald stepped out along there with Fiery Fagan going up, and they're followed by Zircon handy enough. They're followed a length of 2 round the outside. Sarai J. Muster's Eye trying to get into it. Further back, Greet the Judge. They're followed by Matchsticks out the back there. We've got Patty the Baker. Up they come, and Fiery Fagan driving along the inside. Sarai J. to Muster's Eye had it strongly, and Greet the Judge was up there also. They're followed Homebush Herald knocked up. Then we get back to Zircon, Matchsticks, and towards the tail there, Patty the Baker. Ready and racing. Homebush Shane jumped out along there with Botany Cold, wide and up the middle. Sahara Sam now getting around Screw and Bolt, and they're followed over on the outside. Who's he? They come to the quarter. Sahara Sam, Botany Cold, the outsides grab the lead though. Botany Cold in front, drawing away. Botany Cold will beat Homebush Shane and Sahara Sam. Close up Screw and Bolt and Who's He? They're followed back behind them by Corbon Paddy. Then we get back to Go Poppy, and pulling up last there was Mandy May. Third event ready and racing, and Homebush Justine jumped okay. One of the best out wide, Idle Eve, and they're followed back behind them by getting around wide on the track, Tilt, and right on that bunch, another charm off the track. Go Tomo, little gap there to Power Crusade, and Stormy Sunday can't win. It's last up they come, and Idle Eve's got away. Idle Eve will beat Tilt, and driving up the middle, Power Crusade, I think it's got the third. Out wide of Go Tomo, they're followed down on the inside, Homebush Justine, another charm, and the favourite disappointing there, Stormy Sunday towards the tail. And racing, Chippy Geordie, now Extra Credit missed it by 4. Extra Credit very slow, best out Chippy Geordie, whipping around seeking Baxter, right up there too. They were followed in amongst them. We've got Peps Terror down on the inside. They were followed Birdie T up, very wide. Extra Credit starting to mow them down now, but far too late. They get to the post, seeking Baxter will beat Peps Terror. Extra Credit motored home for third. They're followed by Chippy Geordie. Further back there we get to the next one there, Birdie T, and that was one of the last there with Token Ace towards the tail. And racing. Vicarious jumped out, but a bit more speed, Raywin, and over on the outside of Power Valor shot up, and right there, No Scholar. Vicarious fourth on the bend out of the straight. They're followed by getting up the inside, Botany Ellen. Between those runners, Spring Sam, and out the back of Power Minstrel. Down the back they go, the leader, No Scholar. Over the outside of Power Val, and here's Vicarious getting into it now. No Scholar, though, looking to go back to back for the week, and down the outside of Power Val, but No Scholar beat a Power Val. Vicarious third. 3 lengths away of Power Minstrel after a gap, the Spring Sam. They're followed by Botany Ellen, and the one at the tail there was Raywin. Ready And racing. Chipolata jumps nicely along there with Mischief Matted showing speed, goes to the lead. Right up there, a Power Anthony, and getting around also Luminary. So round the turn out of the straight, Mischief Matted the leader. Shows them a clean pair at the moment. It's away by 4. They're followed a Power Anthony into it. Replica Yellow, a big danger from there. They're followed by Chipolata. Round the outside, up there, Luminary out wide on the track. Johnston lives to the corner. Mischief Matted, here's the danger. Replica Yellow, and it snucks her on the inside to grab the lead. Replica Yellow will get there from Mischief Managed to Power Anthony out wide on the track. John Snow lives. Further back there we get to Chipolata Luminary, and back there also we head towards the tail there. Pulling up there quickly Tamara May, and John Snow lives was it back there also. And racing, and he jumped nicely. Swimming Goat's gone to the lead and through on the inside. Speedy Return is going to track the favourite at every stride. They're followed further back. There we go. Well, Madonna, they come to the corner. Swimming Goat, Speedy Return, a danger. He's moved up and hit the lead. Swimming Goat only third. Speedy Return will beat Well Madonna. Swimming Goat. They're followed back. We get to Ginger Bryan. Little gap. The others headed further back there as they get down to the line. There we had Carnegie Hall. They're followed by Flibbity Gibbity, and Mickey T was back there also. All set. And racing. Best out in the middle. No Style is followed out wide on the track. Mina Allen pushing up the middle. Shift the Blame's got very handy. They're followed down on the inside by With Pride. They race for the bend out of the straight. A Power Jimbo wider. They're followed after a gap. Knows No Fear. That missed the jump a little tonight. And well back. No Jinx out of the back. And right back last there, a Power Zena coming towards the corner. No Style is the leader. And that's out a couple of lengths clear. No Style. With Pride tries hard here. Shift the Blame late, but down to the post. No Style beats Shift the Blame. With Pride third. They're followed back. We get to the next one there. No Jinx out in the line strongly. Back we get there to Knows No Fear. And back there also Mina Allen. And towards the tail of both a Power Jimbo and a Power Zena. Green light through to the control tower. The Lewis set in motion. Ready. Racing. One of the best out wide, Long Stockings, and right up there we've got Gold Star Dallas, and they're followed by getting up and around the outside, No Worth getting handy, and so is Gold Star Jagger. They're followed down on the inside there by the next there is going to be Can't Catch Tim, trying to improve around a Power Hope. The rail Gold Star Coco drifts a bit, and well back Lucia Star. Down the back they go, and No Worth hit the lead here. No Worth away by 5 or 6. They're followed Gold Star Dallas. Here's Gold Star Jagger getting into it. A length and a half back, Long Stockings. No sign of Can't Catch Tim. Big Timmy, he can't do it around the corner, but No Worth well clear. No Worth in front, and Gary Cleve's going to get 3 for the night. No Worth by 6 beat Gold Star Jagger. Long Stockings at them later, Power Hope. They're followed by Can't Catch Tim, Gold Star Dallas. Back there also Lucia Star, and towards the tail there we had Long Stockings towards the tail. Ready. And racing, one of the best out is Vikings, is followed up by O'Power Sheldon, and over on the outside of Power Brad, and they're followed 3 or 4 lengths back there by Minho round the turn out of the straight. A couple of 3 lengths back, Marzu well back, O'Power Plum. They followed the last 2, O'Power Pam, but outside that Mandy Junior. Down the back, Vikings, the favourite out by 6. They're followed O'Power Sheldon. Into it late now, we've got round the outside of Power Brad, and wider still Mizzou, but up they come. Getting away here, Vikings. Vikings will score. Second home, Mizzou. Third at the line of Power Brad, and rocketing home late there of Power Plum. They're followed by Minho. After Minho, then were followed by next on crossing of Power Pam, and back we go there to Mandy Junior, and putting up last in the futurity was Power Sheldon. And racing, one of the best out wide home was Sloan, but there goes O'Power Binge. It's quickly shot through and grabbed the lead, smashed that up there and going around them wider Hoka Billy. They're followed further back there by another Bell, a long way back to burn early, but up they come, and O'Power Binge clear will beat a Hoka Billy. Puma Pants to third. They're followed Terramondo, and down to the inside smashed that. Beside that another Bell. Home for Sloan was next. And don't know what happened to burn early, but it was about 8 or 9 lengths back last all the way. And racing, out wide, Hilton Open jumped out along there with Cabarita, and trying to go through between them, My First Litter. Down on the inside of Rail Run there for Epic Whopper. Over on the outside of them is No Scrutiny around the corner. Great charge here. My First Litter, and right down the outside, Hilton Open will grab them. Hilton Open, My First Litter, right there, No Scrutiny. Down on the inside, Epic Whopper. They're followed back, we go to Cabarita. They're followed by Demand Blue Blood. Chokehold was back with Homebush Kelso.